I dreamt that I was out and about in a white t-shirt with my logo on it, passing out tracts. And while this was happening, there were about 4 other Christians who were also out to preach and sing. They were also wearing white sweatshirts with a different logo on them. In the dream, it seemed as if they were with me because when it was time for me to move on, they followed me as if we were together as a group. 2 in front and 2 behind. It was as if I were their leader. I didn't feel threatened in any way though I didn't know them, yet I was quiet as they chatted, laughed and sang gospel songs wherever we went. Two were white men, one was a white woman and the fourth was a black man, all of whom seemed to be between 25 to 30 years old. I was in the midst of them while we calmly walked. The next part of the dream showed that it was now night time in a very busy part of town. 4 of the people in white each saw individuals approaching us through the crowd of people who seemed to be celebrating some kind of event. The approachers all had high-tech pea shooters which you shoot by blowing through them with your mouth, but instead of shooting out peas, it fires a pin-sharp tranquilizer darts that when entered through the body, dissolves into liquid immediately. These people seemed to be after all 5 of us, so we scattered in different directions to get away from them. I saw one that was pursuing me as he stealthily maneuvered through the crowd. The pursuer turned out to be a family member, an uncle. He was young, at least 25 to 30 years in appearance and agile in movement. He fired a dart at me from a distance and it seemed as if it hit my finger as it was slightly wet, but I wasn't sure if it did. All these people with tranquilizer shooters were voluntary workers on behalf of the government to round up unvaccinated individuals. When I noticed there was no effect on me, I saw him gearing up for another shot as he continued to pass through the crowd and into full view. I began to run. As I did, I dodged from side to side to avoid being hit by his darts. I felt as if another one hit me, but around the neck, yet I was still running as it had no effect on me. However, he was gaining on me and as he got closer, I stopped and it seemed as if he fired another. At that point, it's as if I was now transported to a different location in what could be the 1900s, but now being pursued by Richard Burton dressed in Henry VIII clothing. I was now escaping down some stairs of a large building which looked reasonably modern. The whole place was his home. I escaped out the back which was like a massive run-down garden. I ran down the stairs to the bottom of the garden and hid behind a structure or wall. He ran out into the garden and spoke to a lady who was probably attending to the garden. He asked her if she had seen me. She may have said, no. He told her that he has to round up all dark-skinned people for a particular purpose. The purpose was not revealed in the dream. While he was telling her this, I saw a little dark-skinned boy, maybe about 7 years old. He was opposite me at the other end of the garden and also hiding behind a pillar of a wall. This is when I woke from my dream.